Hi there. Hi. So here we are, back. We are back. It's nice to see you. I have been experiencing moments of being just feeling completely out of control. And I'm wondering what you guys do when you feel that. I've been trying to observe myself. I'm feeling kind of back in the groove again. And I was trying to observe myself this week to see what is it that what were the things that sort of clicked that made me start feeling like I was kind of back in the flow of things. And I have a routine. I've talked with you about kind of what my practice is. I have a routine in the morning, and I have a bit of a routine at night as well. And I hope that you find a routine for you that helps you feel centered and just essentially in the morning, I, pray and meditate. I do some physical exercise, but all with the intention of connecting to God, connecting to my true identity, my true source, and feeling identified with who I truly am in the image and likeness of God. Who is my spiritual self? What is my spiritual identity? So my practice in the morning and at night is to really align with that. And that becomes a very powerful platform upon which to operate during the day. And if that's established really well, it's much easier to kind of bring my thought back to that if I'm feeling very much in alignment. Well, what I've noticed recently, and I'm not sure if this is the cause of feeling so out of control, but I've noticed that there have been days when I've really, and it's not just this past week, this happens periodically, that I've been kind of just going through the motions, or I haven't been really stopping and centering myself in the midst of my practice. I have been distracted, or I've been thinking about my to-do list, or, you know what it's like. So one of the things that I've noticed that's helped me kind of get back on track is to really recommit to my practice. Recommit to my morning routine and making sure that I'm giving it my full intention and I'm being very present in the moment of that and taking the time. That's the other thing. I currently work at a school, and I'm the beginning of the school year. It's a lot of hours and a lot of intensity, and I've been giving a little bit less time to my normal routine in the morning, and it really shows. So my commitment to carve out that time and not let anything get in the way of that, it's kind of like somebody made a joke with me one time about, if you have an appointment with God, you're not going to break that appointment. So make sure that the appointment that you make with God, like if you made the appointment with your boss, you'd show up on time. If you make the appointment with God, show up on time. Stay there for the whole meeting. Don't leave the meeting early, that kind of thing. So my appointment with God in the morning is the most important appointment of my day, and recommitting to that, making sure I give it the amount of time that is due for me, because it's really committing to myself. It's committing to connecting with my highest sense of self so that I am going out as the best person I can be during the day. The other thing that I've noticed, and this is just kind of getting back on track just this week. I mean, it happens in different ways at other times, but this week I noticed that the thing that really helped me, there's a line, and I know I quote this book all the time, but it's just such a good book. It's a line in Science and Health by Mary Baker Eddy, and it says, "You must control evil thoughts in the first instance, or they will control you in the second." And it's so true. I mean, I know you probably experience this too. And it's not the big suggestions that come to you, because those are obvious and we can say, no, that's ridiculous. It's all the little subtle stuff. It's the negative self-talk. It's the little stuff that comes in. It's the little things that you say to yourself when you make a mistake, like, oh man, that was really stupid. Or man, I'm such an idiot. That's the stuff. You got to nip that in the bud. You got to say, nope, I'm not an idiot, because I'm made in the image and likeness of God. I can't possibly be an idiot. God's not an idiot, therefore I'm not an idiot. Watch those I statements. So we must control evil thoughts in the first instance, or they control us in the second. And the more we let those little subtle negative things come in, the more we realize that over time, they start taking control of our thinking and we start believing them when they're not true. And if you believe them, then your life is going to operate based on your belief. What you believe is what you end up having in your experience. So be really clear. At least that's what I've had to do this week. I've had to be really clear with my thinking. And that same old phrase, again, another line from Science and Health, stand porter at the door of thought. Admitting only such conclusions as you wish realized in bodily results, you will control yourself harmoniously. So watch your thinking and commit to yourself, commit to your highest self, and take the time that you need to do that. So those are the two little tricks that I've found this week that's helped me kind of get back on track and back in the groove. I know that it's hard. It's hard to sort of be consistent and not beat ourselves up when we're not consistent. But you know what? That's part of this experience, this kind of school of spiritual learning. That's what this is. It's we do a little better, we do a little worse. We do a little better, we do a little worse. And we don't beat ourselves up about that. Be gentle with yourself. Well, I should speak for myself. I'm more hard on myself than anybody. But I'm trying to learn to be more gentle on myself, to be more gentle and to be more forgiving with myself, because then I can be more forgiving with others. And that's really the point, right? It's to love more. So I love you guys. It's really nice to be back. And please put comments below and please share if you think anybody would like these ideas. And I would love to hear what you do to get back on track. Put your comments in so I can see what you guys do. And I would love to learn from you and we can all share together. So, all right. Love you guys. Bye.